Happy Friday, planner friends. It's so nice to see you today. I just wanted to come along and talk to you guys about my planner system right now. Do a little quick planner system update, I suppose, and just talk about planners and all the things we love to talk about and listen to. So let me grab my goal planner and I will be right back. Okay, here is my goal planner. So basically, you've probably seen these 3 or 4 on repeat. Let's see, what else do I have that I like to kind of look through? Oof, I got a few. I've got a few. Okay, maybe I have way too many. Who knows? Hold on. Let's look at it in a different angle. Well, this is a lot. I'm hoping we can see all of these. I have my pocket planner, my Hobonichi, my Just Scribble quarterly planner, my personal. This is my personal planner, my personal journal, my spiritual journal, and a feminine content journal. And the ones I'm in the most is going to be not these 3 right now. It'll be these 3 the most. And then this one is my part-time weekly update for memory keeping. So these are my main planners. This is my memory keeper. These are what I'm in every day, every week. And these ones are just ones I'm in sporadically when I need. And I love all of them. So let me talk about the ones I'm not in all the time, and then we'll talk about the other ones. This is still my personal agenda. This is anything I want to throw in here goes. This is what got me into personal reading system this year. And it's still set up like it was from the gate, only I have updated it to accommodate organization planner, little deco cards. I have my catalog of what is in here, or not my catalog, referencing of what's in here. I have the calendar pages personalized for me, scheduling for my cleaning system, a trigger list from the planner spot. I still have everything that was once in here that we flipped through before still in here. I think the only thing I have really added into this is like a couple extra series, ethereal life ideas, just some journaling sequences, and a whole lot of fun. Like anything I want in here goes, any ideas that I have goes in here. My business ideas and plans were in here. A couple of fun movie inspired pieces are in here, and then my help desk, which again was just more ideas and thoughts and planning and things to keep me kind of straight, which ended up becoming my full-time planner anyway. And that's pretty much my personalized planner. I do want to revive this. I haven't been working in this since I believe maybe March, and I really like to jump back in here at some point. So if I do that, I will update that with you guys. This Webster Pages houses my spiritual journal, which I don't really want to flip through. I'll show you a little bit of the content, sure. But this is where I keep prayers. This is what I keep priority things, speaking with my deities, doing tarot readings, that kind of thing. I keep a lot of that in here, and personalized intentions for each day. If I need to, if I'm really feeling spiritual, I will come to this and I will bring out it just brings out the beautiful writing pieces that I have for spirituality, prayers, content for spirit, affirmations, anything that I need that'll help boost my spirit. Even if it's just like a meditative space, that's what this one is. I I don't know if I feel comfortable as of yet to discuss what's in here further because it is so personal to me and very sacred. This one is just like a fun idea that I had that I threw together that I really haven't updated. I've decorated it. I've made it super girly. It's just a fun, girly, feminine vibe book. Anything that I gather from other people, from learning, anything that I feel like is just so precious and beautiful art. I have some of the things that I have taken out of my personal binder because it actually went with the theme of this binder of my values and just things that I've been learning from other people. And then I have a lot of extra inserts just for journaling, which I haven't touched yet. I do jump in and out of my femininity journey, and this really helps me have a nice soft landing place if I need to have something like that that's very feminine. That's what this binder is. Weeks, my memory keeper. I've kept this up so well, I feel like, as I'm flipping through like some of these blank pages. So I'm keeping up on like a log of like a log of what happened. It's mostly basic facts. And then on the other page, I like to leave space for like adding photos if I don't feel like writing, or I do personal work, home gratitude overviews of the week, which is really great. So see, in this one, I didn't want to write too much because it was not really about me. It was about my sister graduating that week. So I've updated that. This was a fun like order that I had that I wanted to remember, and then this is where I've left off, so I will definitely have to back plan in here. So I will be catching this up soon. And then in the back pages, I have started like a cute June or like monthly overview of like goals, ideas, and changes, and then wrap-ups for the month, and then into the next month goals that I have and stuff. That way I can utilize the back pages, but I'm okay with leaving some of them blank because I will be filling this as much as I can with our adventure photos, get family gatherings, events, and big updates and announcements. That's going to go in here so that when I flip back through this down the road in a few years, I will be more than happy to remember these things that are so important to me. So this is kind of that rapid log. I have my goal planner, which we all have seen and heard about, but I'll go through it again. We'll go ahead and flip through it now. This was originally my plan to talk about my goals under fiscal, wellness, and home, which I did color code in here. And then I had the goals and anything else I wanted to accomplish. I can track them in here. And the tracker part kind of fell off, so what I might do is do my accomplishments in here for the quarters that I'm using this. And I haven't used this like entirely, but I feel like at some point this will really help me, and I do believe my busier months where I really need to track certain things, or maybe like the goals that I have, how it's going, like maybe I should throw in like my fiscal roll-offs of like how I've completed these goals over time. That would be a great page to use that honestly I forgot about. But I love the weeks and I love the dailies. That's the majority content of this planner from Just Scribble, and I just really work through this like whatever I need, I throw it in here. It doesn't have to be on a specific day. So like if I miss a day, I can like just white out the date and then write whatever I need to. That helps me through my days and through my life and getting my goals done. This really keeps me on track. It's fun to decorate. It's fun to pop color in. It's nice that I have a landing spot to address the things that I need to accomplish or I need to work through. So this has been such a wonderful asset to my planner. I don't think I could ever live without it again. So I really hope we get them forever because the goal planner is really what inspired me to keep on my task. It keeps me going. It helps me just look at everything that I want to do in life and accomplish those things. It helps me put like a target date on it. It helps me track how far I've come. It helps me rewind and look back and check in with myself. How's that doing? Oh yeah, I didn't even see that for 2 months or 2 weeks or whatever. And there's things that I circle back to. So it's all like one big cycle of like, oh, I need to do this. Oh, I need to do that. And the best part of this planner is that it's undated. So I have zero guilt if I like don't fill out a page, and obviously I rip pages out and reuse them. So it's just been such a fun journey. I'm really having a good time in here. It's amazing to see also like how much I've changed as a person, along with how much I've accomplished, how many things in my life are evolving, and just updates that I have, really, how my goals evolve with me, and all of my checklist, to-do list, and also feeling like a person who's accomplished a lot. Looking back on this, it's like, okay, well, no wonder I'm feeling fatigued and need an extra nap. It's because I have so much going on all the time, or I've accomplished so much that I don't feel guilty anymore taking a break when I need to. It's just been such a lovely part of my planning system, and I don't think I could live without this little book. And I have two more. It's just a wonderful planner for my goals, and I'm so glad I got it, and I don't ever want to look back. So this is definitely one of my top tier favorite things that I've added to my lineup this year, and I'm so grateful for this little book. And I don't think I treat it with like such delicacy, I suppose, but it's kept up so well. I have thrown this in my bag a few times, and I just think it's just well made. So I'm really grateful for my quarterly planner for my goals. Okay, this guy has been a tried and true staple in my system. He or she or it, whatever you want to call it. My pocket planner has helped me through every season of my life. And the one time I put it away last year, I felt like I didn't know what was going on in my own world. I really need this to keep me organized, to keep me on top of things, and it's such a compact size that I can throw it into almost any bag that I have, and it really gives me that confidence that I know what I'm doing in the day, and if I don't, I can just hop in here. But it is evolving. It evolves with the time of the year. It evolves with my mood. It evolves with me. I really need this little pocket planner to go with me so that if I am scheduling somebody, I can look through what I have going on and I can schedule that in and make it work with my schedule, with my busy life, with the changings of the tides. I also love to include the decoration. It's just so fun, and it makes me feel like childish sometimes, which we all need every now and then, just to remind me that I'm more than just a workhorse. Then I have this cute like notes section, and I like to reuse some of the packaging and stuff that I've got. And so I do have quite a bit of notes in here to keep me on track and ahead of the game that I really cannot showcase. Yeah, I have all these inserts, and this is just like a secret, like things that I need to remember, things that are confidential or for the most part. Then back here is like this endeavor that I have always wanted to fulfill, and it's like this little pocket journal that I've always wanted, and I started this in May, and I've been having so much fun working in here. Like, I come back in here, I can throw in anything I want. I can journal out the day, I can write my to-do list, I can write memory keeping stuff, I can add cute vellums and paper bits to this, and it has just been such a fun ongoing journal that I've started, and every day is a little different. I do keep a little bit of like spiritual stuff in the very back too, so I have a lot of room to grow in this little tiny journal, and right now I'm really just enjoying it. And this is a paper that I love from True Red from Staples. This has been such a fun endeavor, and it's this book is doing two things at once. It's helping me through my day-to-day life, and it's also giving me a sacred space to come to and just be a friend to me and chat with, dump anything that I need to talk through out, or if I'm just having a really good day, I can jump in here and celebrate those moments. So this has been a lovely new addition to my pocket planner, is this huge like journal section in the back, and it's going to be taking up majority. Of course, I have rings, so changing this up has been so necessary in my life, because sometimes I'm more involved with the planning and the needs and the task, and sometimes I'm not. I'm more like, let's play and let's be personalized. And so this has been such a wonderful compact version of all the things I could need in a day-to-day basis. And I still have my cute little Marilyn Monroe in here that I found off Pinterest, that I'm pretty sure is AI colored and enhanced. But so cute. It just reminds me that I'm just human. So it's okay, like, to enjoy your things and appreciate your life. So this is definitely not going anywhere. Then we have my ring planner, my personal size. This is in the Moterm taupe. I do jump in and out of my rings, like, honestly, probably bi-weekly at least, because I like to dress this up. I like to dress it down. It just depends on my mood, what I have going on that week. If I just feel like I need to revive the system because I'm feeling maybe a little bit overwhelmed, and it's like a meditative thing to play with my personalized planner. And this is basically the secretary of my life. So I am really in here. I have little notes to make sure that reminders to pay like certain bills that I have coming up. I still have some beautiful feminine pieces in here that just enliven my day-to-day tasks. I have my to-do list, my inbox section. I have stickers that I made so I can use them. I have a bunch of reminders so I don't just skip out on what I'm supposed to be responsible for. I have people that I like to communicate with and to keep track of, like, what I'm supposed to be doing, what I've verbally promised to them. I keep track of that in here. I have a bunch of extra papers in the front for my inbox section. Then I jump into my monthly section. So I have the 2026 overview. I have another note section in case I need to jot anything down on my way. Working around my community is so rewarding. So keeping quite a few sticky notes in here is really important, because if somebody's like, oh, I want to invite you to this event that's going on, I need to write it down or I will forget. So this keeps me kind of organized, and I've revamped the calendar section. I felt like it was necessary for the seasonal change, and I just needed something a little bit more organized, but something that I also don't worry about, like, putting almost everything that I need in here to keep my schedule in my head and on pages and on paper. So this is what my June calendar is, and this is like a cute little pocket calendar that they sell at CVS that I just tore apart and hole punched in, and I did get this inspiration from Sarah from SCR Plans. I just adore her. Then I go into my weekly. I have my year calendar overview. I use this front page. This weekly, I hadn't really logged anything, so I use it more as a meditative space, and I'm just drawing it whenever I feel like it. And then these are my weeks from the last week of May into June. This is what that's looking like. And of course, this is just my day-to-day tasks, things that I gotta do, things I gotta take care of, things that I'm responsible for. And then of course a bunch more. I think it goes all the way through almost August. Yeah, it does. And these are my weeklies from Filofax. I love these. I jumped in here, I believe, in like, I think, I don't even remember, you guys. Was it February? And I fell in love with this style of weeklies, and I'm not looking back. This has been such a treat. in my planner system. So I really adore these. I love how many pens you can use on here, how many colors you can use, how much room I have to add decor. Like, it just feels like the perfect match for me on my weekly layout. Then of course we love a little Pinterest moment. We throw those in here for our dashboards and to break up all the fundamental things. Like, it's nice to have some decorations to break that up. So then I included like a paper for sticker release so I can have stickers on the go, and again some more sticky notes. Then you jump into my daily section, which I revamped a little bit over the weekend. I just wanted a touch of summer in here, but I also wanted to keep it feminine and very much like me, like fun and bright colors. So I really like this dashboard and how it turned out. And then you get into my dailies, which I have my pencil board. I've hole punched and included because it's just nice to have a pencil board when you're writing. So like things like your paper clips don't get in the way of your writing, which has happened to me in the past. I included like a little June calendar, and then these are my June dailies, I guess. I don't actually jump in here every day, but when I'm feeling the need to, the urge to, I do. And then yesterday I did this one, and I wanted to include some more fun sticker decos already for today. So because I know I'm going to write in it today, I'm so excited because I have a lot going on today I wanted to keep track of. So that's what these pages are, and this paper is just cut down from any book you can get, any simple notebook that I've had in my stash, because we want to use the materials we have. So recently I picked up this notebook from the Family Dollar store, and this is basically the same paper that I have. So like, it feels nice, it's easy to write in. I can write as big as I want or as small as I want in here, and all I do is just cut them down to size and use up the paper in my notebooks in here. That way I'm not paying an arm and a leg for more inserts that I don't even need, because I have plenty of materials in my stash. To keep up on my needs in my daily section. Then a new addition to my daily section is my financial section. I still have my cute dashboard that just reminds me of who I am deep down and spiritually, and all the things that I just love are in here. But then you go into my finance section, and I just keep a running log of the month now. It's just so much easier to make sure I'm getting through all my responsibilities in the month. This is definitely a new addition to my planner, and it's already helping me keep track of this stuff. And then this is a running log of like the things that are coming out of my checking account. And then I have more of these papers. I did find these on Etsy. I don't know if they're still available, and I don't remember whom I got it from, but I really like the paper, and it was already hole punched and cut down to size for me. So that was a nice little addition. Then I have a folder that I have had in my stash that I want to keep for like saving my own cash. I used to hold cash in my binders, and I just haven't done that in a while. I was rewatching one of my old videos, and I was like, oh my goodness, I used to have like $40 in my planner at all times, and I don't now. So I'm gonna try to bring that back. And then there's just this like my work planner. So I do have a section for my work planner, and I usually keep two paper clips on here. That just indicates that this is the work planner section, which I don't share with my online friends because it is confidential, but it does help me get through my work task and my work needs. And now I have to consider if keeping the work section in my planner is more ideal, or actually making a work planner, which I have mixed feelings about. I do want to make one, I don't want to make one. So until then, it's going to be a section in this planner. And then of course I have extra inserts for all of that. And then I have my other section, which is just extra note inserts, like if I want to switch anything up. And then of course I had a little incident, like cutting down the paper. I'm still going to use it. This is just extra papers that I have. And then some grid in case I want to like mind map something out. I have that back here. Of course, I have in the past used this to journal too, so it's always fun to get back into some grid paper. And then I found this again in my stash. It's just a little plastic acetate type of thing to protect my pages in the back. I don't have anything back here because I keep changing this so much. It's like, what am I doing? Having fun. So that's basically my planner lineup update for the month of June. We're about midway through, almost a year. So I'm hoping you guys really enjoyed this. If you have any questions, any deep dives you want to do with me, let me know in the comments. And if you are really enjoying something new in your planner system or considering something new, let me know down in the comments. And if you got this far, please leave the emoji with like the heart symbol. And I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.